I don't know what's going on. I connected the Nico Boost and still wouldn't start. I had combustion a couple times and I haven't been able to repeat it. So I thought the fuel was low. I looked in the gas tank and it looked low, so I grabbed my reserve bottle, threw it in there. This was, of course, after adjusting the petcock to reserve. It wouldn't fire. Then I put some in the right gas tank, which is the main supply gas tank. Put some fuel in there, nothing. I've already texted Mike Branch, told him that I'm going to have to switch to the Sportster. Meet him up directly in Jacksonville instead of doing the trip over to Tampa, then go with the guys up. So I'm going to go my own way and meet them in Jacks. That way I'll be able to participate in the Georgia run that we're going to do. Disappointing. Old bikes, man. So I'm going to call Wander Remoto, let him know what's going on, and see if he can assist. And I'm just going to head to Jacksonville, enjoy the weekend with the fellas. I'll be on the road in a little bit here. I got to transfer all my stuff. Fun, fun, fun.
A couple hiccups in our plan already. Hey, but what's a motorcycle trip if not for hiccups, right? My buddy Kenny from, you guys know Kenny Quest from Orlando. He said, hey, I missed my window to get to the Shane by 9 because my softail won't start. He's got this new to him softail that he's been working on, making sure it's running, and it's been doing fine. He's been doing road trips on it, but I guess this morning it just said, you know what? Nah, we're not gonna. So he's gonna take his Sportster, the Snakester as he calls it, and just meet us up in Jacksonville. For those of you who don't know, it is my birthday weekend. I've mentioned it before. I don't really celebrate it. And you guys know I'm a big Lynyrd Skynrd fan. Well, I'm big no matter what I do, but I'm also a big Lynyrd Skynrd fan. And Cowboy Mike, who's in this group, said about a month ago, hey, let's ride to Georgia and get 40s. And I don't know. I'm not dying to have a 40, but I thought, what a stupid idea. So here we are, riding to Georgia to get 40s. Anyway, so how does that tie into Lynyrd Skynrd? Sometime last week or 2 weeks ago, I was just farting around on the internet, man, and I found out that the Van Zant house, the house that Ronnie, all his brothers, grew up in, and his parents actually lived in until they died in the early 2000s. It's not only is it a historical landmark, obviously, but it is also available to rent on Airbnb. I'm excited about it. So enough jabbering for me. Let's get up the road. I got to try to keep this pack together. You guys know how I feel about leading the pack.
That's what you're looking for when you jump on your bike. Immediate turn on and a full tank of gas. Better hurry up and outrun the rain. All right, had to pull an audible there. The good thing about having two bikes is you got two bikes. Now this will be the longest I've traveled on the Sportster in a single day, at least time duration wise. I'm sure mileage wise as well. It's about a 2.5 hour ride there, 2.75, whatever. And then we're gonna meet at the Jacksonville house of family Van Zant. And then we're gonna head up to Georgia to get the 40 ounces.
That's right.
Because of the blue laws that are in effect on Sunday in Georgia. So I think what's happening is everybody wants to compact everything into today and this evening and then take it easy tomorrow. But it's funny, is a couple weeks ago I had this dream that I took the Sportster, and I think it was an implied dream because it's something I wanted to do. I took the Sportster from Orlando to the Tail of the Dragon, but somehow miraculously I got there like in a day. Of course that's, I think, a 11-hour ride on the back roads, maybe 8 hours and some change on the highway. So I'm not going to the Tail of the Dragon, but I am taking the back roads up to North Florida, which is pretty much a straight shot. So I texted Pedro at Wander Motor Garage, told him what was going on, and maybe while I'm gone this weekend, he'll be able to come over, pick the bike up, bring it back to the shop, and take care of it. I'm wondering if it's the same fuel supply tube issue that I had with the Daytona trip. He said the line was pinched, he had to replace it, it was all corroded, or because the symptoms are the same. Looks like I'm out of gas, but I'm not. It starts to combust a couple times, and it doesn't. Then the battery dies, and this time I had the boost, and that didn't do anything. It's hot as balls out. The faucet's just turning on my brow and just pouring water down. And I'm like, Yeah, just like with Daytona, it makes me wonder if I should have not bought a classic motorcycle. But I just, you know, my suspicion is that stuff's old, and I was not adamant with Wanderer Moto. I said when I got it, I said check it out, make sure, you know, if you see anything needs to be replaced, replace it. I just think that we're still in the shakeout period, and there's stuff that's just aging out now that I'm putting the bike into use. On the flip side of that is I'm missing out on opportunities, and on the flip side of that, I'm building character. Because if you're gonna have an old bike, you gotta have the old bike experience, right? This thing, it's a little bit different. It's not a car. It's not, you know. And if it was a car, it'd be a mid-90s car. So who rides around in those? Unless it's like something you're working on and fixing up. I gotta be patient. But this is more of a challenge. This is a lot more difficult of a trek on the Sportster. But part of it's more enjoyable, unless it rains. I mean, I'm gonna get wet on my softail too, but I got a big windshield. And this will be my last trip with the stock exhaust. The exhaust manufacturer, Gallup, texted me yesterday and said, hey, your pipes are ready, we're shipping. Looking forward to that. Cool custom exhaust from a real small exhaust company. Looking forward to it. I'm sure you've heard me mention it before, but it's a high exhaust because that's what I need in order for my custom brake pedal to be installed. I need something that's up higher. Roland Sands used to make one, but they discontinued it. And the only other thing I could find that works, I didn't like. There's two Bassani radial sweepers, which I'm not sure, I don't like the style. And then the Lowbrow Customs high tracker exhaust, which, you know, if I'm doing convert an old Sporty to a tracker, then that's perfect. But I want something a little bit, what I would feel cooler looking and a little more performance, but I can't speak to performance on exhaust. You got exit and backflow, I know that. I'm just hoping that the Dynavision tuner that I bought will put it in auto tune and give me the right mixture based on what's getting feedback from the ECM. Is that naive? I don't know, but that's the way I'm going. So it doesn't mean that when I'm doing something or I've made a decision to buy a certain product and I'm buying it with my own money and I go ahead and put it on, doesn't mean that product is the right solution. It's only the right solution based on the information I have at my disposal. I've never said that I know what I'm doing. I'm a rookie rider and a rookie motorcyclist and everything. This is all new to me. So I'm gonna make mistakes. I make the best decision I can.
First we have to decide how much do we want to find out. So let's say in this case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. That there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
So on the way to Jacksonville, look at those blue skies. So I'll check back in with you down the road unless something exciting happens. See you soon. Well, I just went through the Ocala forest, and I have never been on this patch of 19 through the forest. And that was beautiful. I said, I need to turn the GoPro back on, get some of this beautiful blue sky and green trees and open road. But yeah, man, I feel so relaxed now after dealing with that BS this morning and basically acting like Joe Pesci before a Snickers bar. Now I'm really relaxed after getting on the road. And the weather's perfect, man. Especially you don't have a fairing. Getting that nice cool breeze. Anyway, so super chill on the mid-ride check-in. But yeah, this is definitely an awesome road to take to travel. And there's hardly any little towns and no lights for the last 55, 60 miles. Pretty cool. See what they got here. Okawaha River. Yep, that's a river. Yeah, perfect day for a bike ride. But I'm a big believer in things work out, how they work out for a reason. Softail didn't start this morning. Had that vision, that dream a couple weeks ago that I was taking the Sportster and the Snakester on a road trip. Here I am. The 83 will take me anywhere I want to go. Look at this. Look at that view. Nice. Very pretty. Yeah, so things happen for a reason, and I was supposed to take this road today, enjoy this view, and share it with you guys.
Yeah, baby. We stopped for those parking lot beers back in Ocala. Now we're on 301 between Ocala and a town called Stark, which is kind of southwest of Jacksonville. We are going to go to the Van Zant house first. My buddy Kenny's very close to there. I sent the Airbnb guy a message and said, hey, man, we're going to be there a couple hours early. Do you mind if we just go ahead and check in? He said check-in time was 4. He reiterated that a couple times. If it's available to be checked in early, then that's what I'm going to do. If not, then we're going to go there and meet Kenny, and then head up to Georgia.
All right, welcome back. Mike Branch and friends are about 30 minutes behind me. So you make their way through the Stark area on the west side of town. I'm pretty much going right through the gut of Jacksonville, the chalice, if you will. When I get near Jacksonville, I just want to turn on some Skynrd. Keeping it back to my bullets. Yeah, Jacksonville's definitely part of the South, man. You come up here, you hear the Southern draws, see all the barbecue, see all the people smoking cigarettes. The barbecue smells good. A place to sit, though, out of the sun. And there's downtown Jacksonville. Pretty cool. Ah, how cool is this? John T. Alsop Jr. Bridge. High rises here, baby. Yeah. I guess this is the riverfront area. Another reason why you don't take the main highways and freeways. You miss all this stuff. This is awesome. Jacksonville Riverwalk. A lot of cops and flashing lights in this area. Ooh, got them spread out. Oh, never mind, they're pushing. Looks like the Van Zants lived in an industrial area here. Yeah, they come from humble beginnings. Well, it looks like this is it. Got the Lynyrd Skynrd hanging up in the window, so trash can says 5419. This must be it. Made it to the Van Zant house and got Mike Branch rides. Finally cool Kyle, Nick with the Indian, a bunch of other guys from the Shade Tree Army. We're here and checking out the Van Zant house. So it looks like that was a porch at one time, and that's the main part of the house. And it looks like it was a garage at one point. Now, if you didn't know, the Van Zants, part of the bands Lynyrd Skynrd and also 38 Special. So the brothers grew up in this house in the 70s and early 80s. But there's the official placard. Musicians Ronnie, Donnie, and Johnny Van Zant spent their formative years growing up in this house with their sisters and parents between 1950s and 1980s. Donnie, one of the brothers, was a founding member and lead singer of the rock band 38 Special. So very, very cool. So we're here to absorb the creativity or the debauchery that is 70s Southern rock. This is the Freebird Garden. Pretty cool. I saw it. Yes. Ronnie and Ricky's name there. Let's go take a look inside. So as you can see, a lot of the important matters of the day will be going on in this room. We have billiards.
Minus the beer. Ooh.
No beer yet, but that's coming soon.
Ooh, nice shot.
Here's the kitchen area. And of course you have a lot of Van Zant, Lynyrd Skynrd 38 special stuff. Complimentary Jack Daniels. Maybe. We got some family photographs and news articles. They kept everything period correct. Even the TV. 25-inch Magnavox. Lynyrd Skynrd. There's the man right there. And of course, tragically, a lot of the members of Lynyrd Skynrd died in 1977 in an airplane crash. And you got the guest rooms over here. Room there. Bathroom. This is the hallway. You would think it's a false door, a false wall of some sort, but you hang a right. You got bunk beds. In the bedroom. No central air. Yeah. Padlocks and such. Welcome to the Van Zant home. Let's break it in.
All right, on our way to Georgia to get some 40s. Woohoo! Oh, I'm running a little wide here. Off-road action. Oh, man. Little hooligan. I'm a hooligan. Nothing to see here, fellas. Hello. How's it going? I'll just jump right back in line. Perfect. There's my spot.
Okay, on our way to Georgia. Checked into the Van Zant house. We're 45 miles from, I just plugged in St. Mary's, Georgia. I don't have a specific destination in mind, just St. Mary's. I don't even know if every place is going to sell 40s. We're going to pull in somewhere until we find somewhere that does. Oh boy, this is going to be stressful.
All right, 883 on the highway. Riding behind Nick on an Indian, who rides an Indian. So we're kind of similar displacement. It's got a little bit more than mine. Yeah, not a fan. But I just need to keep up. We got a sweeper behind us. Tell you what, man. Group rides, push your limits. And there goes the sweeper. Woo! Getting knocked around, baby. But I gotta ride my own ride. I knew this was gonna happen with taking a Sportster. It's gonna be tough to keep up. Yeah, it's wind. Different on the interstate than the back highways. Or the afternoon's different than the morning. That was nice of them. Yeah, I really appreciate them lowering the pace, keeping it together. That's awesome. So I guess Nick's his sweeper now. Brap Star Crew rolling down the road, led by Mike Branch Rides, as we head to the Georgia line to get us some 40-ounce beers. Because apparently they don't have those everywhere in Florida now. They're kind of scarce. We got the Aspen Cade leading us. A couple Harley baggers, kick-ass exposed primary sketchy chopper in front of me. Indian, Kawasaki, all representing. United we ride. There we are. Thank you for visiting Florida. We are out of here. Welcome to Georgia, baby. We're glad Georgia's on your mind. The twisty turns coming out of the, going out to the interstate.
All the traffic.
And the traffic. That's my second time on the interstate, ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was good, 65 to 70-ish. And then when you guys got up a little bit, it was hard. I mean, you guys can go up about 5 more miles per hour. You were going about 70. When you can guys go up about 75. It'd be cool. I appreciate it, though.
I can't count 8 headlights, so that's why I didn't know you were gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't count 7 on the way up either.
But no, it was cool you guys slowed down.
All right, boys, we are in Georgia. We stopped at the very first exit across the Georgia line. Kind of knew that they weren't going to have 40s at that place, but we asked the locals, like, yeah, go to the Brown Bag. It's like 2 miles from here. They got 40s, so hell yeah. Apparently, on the way from the Van Zant house to here, we lost Kenny. I've said it many times that I'm not really the biggest fan of being in the lead. And I think I set a good pace. And I think I forgot that he doesn't really have a whole lot of experience, and he only has ever had one other time on the freeway. So,
all right. Well, the convenience gas store that we stopped at, got gas, did not have any 40s. So, head deeper into St. Mary's, Georgia, and go to the Brown Bag. Seems apropos something named the Brown Bag would have exactly what we need.
here it is, boys. This is where we find, this is the promised land. Liquor more quicker. That's what she said.
The destination is on your right. The Brown Bag.
I know.
The Brown Bag, liquor more quicker. How about we go in there and get some drive-through action? How appropriate for getting our 40s. Perfect spot.
Well, I'll tell you.
Perfect. Liquor in the rear and poker in the front or something. I got that backwards.
You don't have 40s here either?
Dude, I was all over
When was the last time
the internet.
this was a thing?
They got 40s everywhere in Nevada and California. Well, should we buy something?
We struck out at the Brown Bag. They don't have 40s either, so the search continues.
Yeah, we're all in good spirits. Everyone's having a great fucking time.
Right.
Fuck
Having
yeah.
a great fucking time. I'm gonna kill a baby. I'm gonna beat it to death with a kitten.
Another one? And by kitten, he means dick.
Well, we're gonna figure out what to do, I guess.
Well, love South Carolina.
And here we are.
With 40 ounces illegal contraband in Georgia,
Just as it is in Florida.
do we pursue and head on to South Carolina? Or do we double back to Florida, hang out at the Van Zant house, and do some shotguns?
Ops. Pizza Kitchen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mike Branch Rides. Happy birthday to you. All right, leaving OPS, Pizza Kitchen and Cafe. A fine family restaurant. And we just left our stain on it.
Let's remember to behave on the way back because of all the cops, alright?
Okay. I think I can do that. So that was fun, heading back down to Florida. Mike mentioned something about this bar that the song Gimme Three Steps was written in. And we'll go check that out and enjoy the cruise. St. Mary's River. Florida welcomes you. Welcome back. Just think, a year ago, I was still riding around my neighborhood, trying to get comfortable going 45 miles per hour and dealing with basic speeds and minor traffic. And now I'm in a group ride. And we're here at the Jug, and we're going to look for a girl named Linda Lou, because she may not understand, but I understand. She's looking for you-know-who. Anyways, but seriously, look at the sunburn I got on my face today. Wow. Linda Lou apparently was not a real person, but they used the name from somebody in the band's grandma, because it rhymed, I guess. But we're going to go check it out. And what's odd is they're playing that song right now, so we're all thinking that, hey, there's tourists outside taking pictures. Let's play the song, Gimme Three Steps.
The trick about shotgunning is, so it's all ready, get the tab ready, but before you do anything, you breathe all your breath out, right? I'm not going to do it, but I'm just going to show you. Insane. So as you come up, you suck in and you suck your beer in with it. That's the trick. Expel all your breath out so there's nothing in your lungs. So when you come up, you fucking pop that tab and you suck all that beer in. That's the way.
Into your lungs.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Ready?
Yep.
You got a leak. Sideways.
And if you go down again, when you come back up, you burp.
I can do it without it. Holy shit.
So I hope you liked my Jacksonville trip. It was really fun hanging out with the fellas. Though we didn't get our 40-ounce beers, we did have a good time. That's what it's all about. If you haven't already, please like this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you ride, keep the shiny side up. And if you don't ride, what are you waiting for? There's an adventure out there waiting for you. See you next time. Deuces. And another beautiful day in Jacksonville.
You're not hot and all that?
Yeah. But I'm safe. Got my Under Armour, D30 Under Armour.
I'm not so safe.
I got knee pads.
You got knees. I might not if I wreck.
I'm Kenny Quest. Thanks for watching. If you like Harley Davidson products, the Harley Davidson lifestyle, follow my channel, where I embark on a journey of a lifetime, diving headfirst into motorcycle culture, modifying my Harley Davidson motorcycles, traveling, and having a good time. If you like my vibe, I encourage you to subscribe. See you next time.